Second game, Asher.
Well, had a run roll over.
As the Rebels will be in the field here.
Had a run roll over Spyro.
A 10-0 win for the Rebels in game one. And here's the first pitch. It's a strike called.
It's a ball, actually.
I think he called it a strike. Here's the next one, swing and a miss. Yeah, 0-2. That was a strike. I thought he called it a strike. Here's the next one. It's upstairs. And 1-2 the count. Let's see. Where's that lineup, or that roster over there, Asher? Give me. And that one's popped foul off the right side. Give me that sheet. Well, where's my Kiefer roster, Asher? And that pitch just missed for a ball. Here's the next one from Landon Langley. Swung on, and it's hit high in the air. Shallow center field, coming in and making the catch. That's going to be Sean Weaver, I do believe. And makes the grab in center field for out number one. So underway here in this game 3 of the day. It's been a couple of shutouts thus far. Next batter for Kiefer is Philip Crabtree. And he'll swing and miss on the first pitch. Next one, check swing, and they say he did go around. So it's 0-2. Outside this time for House, and catches that one outside the strike zone for a ball. Here's Langley's next delivery, and swung on and missed. He got him swinging. So Langley gets the strikeout. Next one's swinging, first pitch that time by Trent Cantrell is fouled off. Next one swung on, ground ball. Hit to short. Fielded there. Daxter Thomas the throw over and in the glove of the first baseman, Charlie Gardner, to end the inning. And the Trojans are retired in the first. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. Take a look at that Rebel lineup. For this contest, it's pretty much close to the same. Zane Sander leading off at third base. Sean Weaver batting second in center field. Charlie Gardner plays first and hitting third. Sam Mendenhall has moved up to the 4 hole. Oh, he's the designated hitter. Britton Salisbury batting fifth at second. Jared House batting sixth and doing the catching. It's Casey Spaulding in left field batting seventh. Gabe Hernandez batting eighth and right. Gabe had the big first game, Asher.
Yeah, I mean, had a big double, RBI double. I mean, Sam Mendenhall, he ended the game with the RBI double. So.
Yeah. Hernandez, I think, scored, he drove in 3 on that one double. Landon Langley bats ninth and is doing the pitching, and then Daxter Thomas at shortstop. For Kiefer on the mound, they're going with their lefty ace, the freshman on the mound. It's Trent Cantrell, and Cantrell has put up impressive numbers in his first high school season. The only thing Cantrell has had an issue with is walks, as the big lefty on the mound. On the season, making his 8th appearance, his 8th start. 32 innings. He has only allowed 8 hits in 32 innings this season as the lefty pitcher. So just 1 hit every 4 innings on average. He has allowed 20 runs, 10 earned, struck out 61, so he's averaging nearly 2 strikeouts an inning, but those walks have been an issue. 35 walks in 32 innings. He's also hit 8 batters, a 2.18 earned run average. So the Rebels' big task here against the standout lefty, and he has had some outstanding performances against some pretty good competition this year. So we'll see what the Rebels can do. Zane Sander will lead things off. And the first pitch from Cantrell, high and away. Fastball had some pop on that one. Went to the backstop. Here comes the next one from Cantrell. He lost his cap, but it's a strike call. Well, that may be an issue the whole game. Count even at 1-1 to Sander. He lost the cap again, and there's strike 2 called.
His pitching form has kind of just been doing that.
Well, it's going to be definitely get annoying if that's going to happen every pitch, and it looks like it will. As Sander's going to foul that one off. I know in the I saw a deal in the major leagues. They can force the pitcher. They can call a balk if he can't keep his cap on, and it continues to come off every pitch. Saw talk about it. There was one pitcher in the minor leagues that couldn't keep his cap on, and umpires can force him to either do that or get removed from the game. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's high. And, well, after every pitch, Cantrell's having to go retrieve the cap and get it back on.
I bet in his head he's screaming.
Payoff pitch here, and that one's fouled off.
Put some like glue on his hat or something.
I don't even know why you wearing a cap and it's going to come off every pitch, but that one's fouled off again. Sander stays alive on 3-2. Like I said, when Cantrell's been on the mound, a lot of times it's either a walk or a strikeout, and there's a walk. So Zane's aboard, draws the free pass. He has not had a whole lot of appearances deep into games. Just 32 innings in his 7 starts. I think his longest outing was 6 innings against Dewar. Bring Sean Weaver to the plate. He's going to square and pull back and watch high for a ball. And
his hat's off.
As true to form. Now he's going to toss the first. Sanders back in safely. Rebels leadoff hitter aboard. That time the third baseman for Kiefer. Gary was charging, and there's a pickoff, and Sander takes off to steals second. He was off and running, and the throw gets away. He's going to get the third as the pickoff attempt got by. Now the Rebels have a runner third with nobody out. On the errant throw. So we'll see what Weaver does here. 1-0 the count. He threatened a bunt earlier. Squares, Pulls back, and that one's over the catcher's head to the backstop. Cantrell is all over the place.
That hat just does not like him. Like, take it off, but you can't take it off. It's something you have to wear.
2-0 the count here to Weaver. Squares again, and the pitch is in there for a strike that time. Two and one the count. Here's the next pitch, swung on, and that one's fouled to the backstop. Swing and a miss by Weaver, and he goes down swinging there. So it's been a walk and a strikeout. As true to Cantrell form on the season. He's, like I said, he's only allowed 8 hits on the year. And there's a strike called to Weaver, or to Gardner, excuse me. Charlie at the plate, trying to get Sander home with the first run of the game. Here comes the lefty, and that one's outside. And there goes the cap again, Asher.
You might just have to get another hat. I mean, that hat just did not want to stay on at all.
Count even at 1-1. The pitch upstairs.
Well, I don't think he wants to yell because he doesn't want to cause something. A senior.
2-1. That pitch is in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. It's 3-1.
By the end of that, the hat's going to be really dirty.
Well, here's the next one. It's fouled back to the backstop. I don't think this is a unusual occurrence for that happening, though, Asher. I don't think it's unusual here. So 3-2 the count. We'll see what happens here. Payoff pitch to Charlie. Swung on. He skies this one towards shallow center field. Coming in as the center fielder, makes the catch. Sanders going to tag, bluff his way coming home, and have to go back. Well, we saw the Rebels in game 1 today. Sander got aboard at second base with nobody out. Rebels couldn't get him in the first inning. Now at third base in this one with nobody out. And there's 2 away. Up to Mendenhall, trying to get him home. The pitch to Sam, and it's in the dirt. Well, Cantrell, he's already thrown 20 pitches. Over half have been balls. Here's the next pitch. That one's a strike called on the corner.
And the pitch limit is 120, so
Yeah. Well.
Already threw 21 strikes? Or 21 balls thrown.
So the 1-1 pitch here to Sam, swung on, ground ball to third. Backhand stop, the throw over, and it bounces by the first baseman. Rebels score a run. On the air, Mendenhall going to motor on into second base. Well, the key is getting the ball in play against Cantrell, and when the Rebels have got it on the ground there, they took advantage. Second error of the inning. Brings Brenton Salisbury to the plate. And he squares, pulls back, and watches a ball. Silo up 1-0. So they got the runner home after Sander reached third with nobody out. Next pitch, squares and pulls back, and it's ball 2. Already 25 pitches for Cantrell here in the first inning. Squares again and watches that one in there for a strike. So Mendenhall leads away at second base. And this time Cantrell's going to look him back. Swinging, Salisbury hits that one in the air to left field, but coming in the left fielder makes the catch. Nance with the grab in left to end the inning on the fly ball. For the Rebels, they score a run. No hits, but there were 2 Kiefer errors in the first. We move on to the second inning. It's the Rebels 1 and Kiefer nothing. Back with more coming up here on SolidRebels.tv. So, failed to give you the numbers for Langley on the season. Landon getting the start here today, making just his 3rd start of the season, 9th appearance. He's got a 3-1 record with a couple of saves. He has been one of the Rebels' top relievers on the year, but getting the start here today. 26 innings pitched. He has allowed 17 hits, just 9 runs, 4 earned. 17 strikeouts, 6 walks, 3 hit batters, a 1.07 earned run average as Langley trying to get the Rebels to the regional championship game at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And the first pitch swinging here is fouled off by the Trojans' Carson Nance. So Langley, the junior, that one inside hits him. So the first base runner aboard for Kiefer in the contest on the hit batter to start the second. So the next hitter will be Cord Bailing for the Trojans. He squares and bunts back to the mound. Langley's got it. Goes to second for 1. On to first. Not in time. As just a little bit slow there. Langley got over there and fielded it. Got the throw to Thomas. But the relay not in time from Daxter to first base. There's 1 out. Still a runner at first. So Nance was retired there. For the Trojans, Landon Ruggieri is at the plate, swings on the first pitch. Ground ball to short, goes to second for 1. On to first, the throw is high and gets out of play. Salisbury trying to turn the double play there. His throw sailed high and out of play. Going to be an error. After the fielder's choice. So Bailing was retired on the ground ball, but Ruggieri advances Salisbury's error. And now in scoring possession, a breaking pitch from Langley is a called strike. Cade Lott will be the next batter. So Landon checks the sign here. Look at Sagan's going to look the runner back. For the Rebels, this game defensively, Zane Sanders at third, Daxter Thomas at short, Salisbury's at second, and Charlie Gardner plays first base. Pitch in the dirt, bounces away from House, and the runner going to third. He's safe ahead of the tag. A wild pitch that time. Ty run down at third base. Comes Langley's next delivery, and it's going to be a strike call. 1-2. In the outfield, Casey Spalding in left, Sean Weaver in center, and Gabe Hernandez coming off the big 3-hit game in the earlier contest back in right field. 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss. He got him on the curve. Lott goes down swinging for the Trojans in the inning. No runs, no hits, a man left after a Rebel error, but they're unable to capitalize on it. Moving on to the bottom of 2, it's Silo 1 and Kiefer nothing. Back with more coming up here on SiloRebels.tv and across the Squirtle Network. Moving on here to the second inning, Rebels will have the heart of the order up. Leading off will be Jared House. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll have softball action along the Silo Network as well. Regional action down the way from the softball field. It's a noon start for the Lady Rebels as they take on Dibble in the first game of the slow pitch regional tournament. We'll have that along the way for you as well tomorrow as the first pitch of the second inning by Cantrell is high. Softball and baseball both here on the network tomorrow. And that pitch fouled off. We'll be doing double duty, Asher. You're going to have to miss class.
Yep. School's not my favorite place, though.
The 1-1 pitch and just missed. Now 2-1. Swung on by House. This one skied high. Shallow center field coming in. Center fielder calls everybody off, and Crabtree makes the catch. One away. Spalding to the plate. As the lefty Cantrell eyes the sign. Rocks and fires, and it's a breaking ball, and it's called strike. The next pitch swung on. This one popped up on the infield. Cantrell's under it, going to make the catch without a hat. And there's two gone. So Gabe Hernandez moved up a spot in the order, up to the 8 hole in this contest. See if he can keep it rolling here, and he'll watch the first pitch for a strike from the lefty. Here comes the next one, and a breaking ball swung through it for strike 2. He's got some good stuff, Asher.
Yeah, he could throw it.
When he's in the strike zone.
Has he lost his hat every time?
Yeah, he's lost his hat every pitch.
Well.
And this one swung on, check swing off the end of the bat. Coming to field at Cantrell, throws the first in time, and the Rebels are retired. Cantrell to Nance for the out. Sato goes down in order in the second. No runs, no hits, nobody left. On to the third. It's the Rebels 1, Kiefer nothing. Coming back with more here on SoloRebels.tv. So Landon Langley back out to the mound. The junior right-hander just 19 pitches through the first 2 innings. Rebels got complete game from Salisbury in game 1?
Yep.
So they should have assortment of pitching remaining. Here's first pitch fouled off. Let's see, Jackson Wells at the plate for Kiefer. Next one from Langley, and it's called strike 2. So Landon ahead in the count at 0-2. Next delivery is upstairs. Tried to get him to chase one high, but nothing doing that time from Wells. And that one's in the dirt. To even the count at 2-2. Well, fires that one high. We're full up. 3 straight balls. Payoff pitch now, and it's called strike 3 on the outside corner. Got him looking for out number 1 as Langley picks up the strikeout. His third of the game thus far. Now the 9-hole hitter. That's Gavin Nance, and he watches strike 1. Langley rocks and fires, and took something off that one. He pulled the string, and he was out in front, Asher.
Yeah, I mean, that was a nice curveball, and you just pulled something and swing at a nice pitch.
0-2 is a little bit low. Here comes the next one from Landon, and that just missed. The 2-2 offering, it's outside for ball 3, so back-to-back hitters. Langley jumped out with an 0-2 count, and he's gone full. Got a strikeout the last time. We'll see here as the payoff pitch, and another one looking. That was like ditto from the previous batter. Back to the top of the order for Kiefer now, Owen Murphy. With 2 gone here in the third inning. Rebels leading 1-0. Swinging is Murphy. First pitch, ground ball, backhand stop by Gardner. Going to toss to Langley covering, and that's the inning. So Kiefer goes down in order once more. No runs, no hits, nobody left. And on to the bottom of 3. Silo continues to lead 1-0. It's 9-1-2 in the order coming up for the Rebels here. Landon Langley goes to the plate. And Landon hit the first game, Asher?
First game? I don't think he did.
No, I don't. I think this is his first at bat of the day. Landon batting .316 on the season, and he watches strike 1 from Cantrell. Here comes the next one, and it's swung on. This one's hit high in the air, left center field. Outfielders converging, and they're going to make the catch. Thought they might run into each other momentarily, but both of them running back caught up with that one. Langley gave it a ride. Comes up empty there. 1 down. Back to the top of the order. And Zane Sander. Sander has scored the only run of the game. Fought his way to a walk to start the contest. Ended up at third after stealing in an error. Watch the first one low. Now Zane's going to call time. Step out. Now set to go. Swings on this one. Drills it to left. charging is the left fielder and makes a shoestring catch. That was a nice play. And if that one gets by him, that's rolling all the way to the wall for probably a triple, Asher.
Yeah, it would be a triple. It'd be a nice hit with only one out.
But a shoestring catch by the left fielder charging in. It was all or nothing there. Nance makes the grab. Now the catcher, Bailing, goes out to talk to his pitcher. Sean Weaver to the plate with 2 outs. The pitch misses low for a ball. Well, Cantrell's kind of settled in a bit here after that 26-pitch opening inning. The 1-0, Weaver squares, and that one's way high off the glove of the catcher to the backstop. So the count 2-0. The lefty ace for Kiefer trying to keep the Trojan season alive. Ruggieri on the grass at third base, expecting a bunt. Weaver squares, pulls back, takes the strike. Here comes the next one. As Weaver faked a square once again, third baseman was charging, and seen this before. He better be careful because Weaver's going to pull back and slash this one past his head if he's not careful. He squares and bunts this one. Down the third base line, that's going to die fair, and Weaver's aboard with the Rebels hit on the bunt. A bunt hit by Sean Weaver with 2 outs here in the inning. That's Silo's first hit of the game. Only the 9th hit that Cantrell has allowed all season. Came on a bunt from Weaver here in the 2 outs in the third. We'll see if the Rebels can do anything with it. Charlie Gardner to the plate. And he'll watch the strike call. Weaver, good speed over at first. But Cantrell, a lefty, good move over there as well. Now he checks the runner, pitch home, and it's low. So 1-1, and the runner's going. The throw to first, now to second, and he gets by the second baseman. Actually, the shortstop covering. Weaver with the early steal. They had him picked as they were going first move, and Cantrell picked the first, and Silo takes another bag. Runner in scoring position. Pitch swung on that one, slammed foul out into the street. Well, Charlie got a hold of that one.
If that was a home run, that would have been like at least a 400 probably foot dinger.
Well, he was way out in front, but he got all of it. Count now 1-2. Don't know if he's going to see another pitch like that. Probably going to be a breaking ball. Here's way outside. They'd like to get Weaver home with the second run of the game here in the third. Silo threatening.
That was a 400 or even farther.
2-2 pitch, and it's off the glove of the catcher. Weaver takes off to third as the catcher got over there quickly and was able to retrieve it. The throw nearly beat him to third base, but we were safe. Don't want to make the third out at third. Rebels nearly did there. Count full to Gardner. The payoff pitch, swing and a miss. He pulled the string and got him. Cantrell comes through with the strikeout to get out of the inning and leave the Rebel runner stranded at third base. For Silo, no runs, a hit. One man left. We move to the fourth. It's the Rebels 1 and Kiefer nothing. Back with more coming up. SiloRebels.tv. On to the fourth. Still 1-0. Here from Billy Jack Bullenfield in Silo. Kevin Farr along with my man Asher Ludrick. And first pitch swinging. There's a ground ball to Hopper to Salisbury. The throw in the dirt, and Charlie tried to pick it out, but not in time, and it's going to be an error. Salisbury fielded it in time, but the throw bounced into Gardner at first, and leadoff batter aboard. Crabtree here in the inning brings Cantrell to the plate. He's the best hitter on the squad for Kiefer. Pick off at try at first, not in time. So the tying run on base for Kiefer here. Cantrell watches that pitch low and away. Landon comes set. Throws that one in there. Swung on. Fly ball. Right center field. Hernandez is over, and Gabe makes the catch. Cantrell got under it and flies out to Hernandez in right. There's one away. Next up, Carson Nance for Kiefer. Now, Langley's going to step off as Crabtree was leading away there at first base. Now, quick snap throw over, not in time. Now another toss to first, but Crabtree's back in safely. Comes set, and the pitch is a strike call. Another throw over, trying to keep Crabtree close. Let's see. He's got 7 stolen bases on the year. And this time, Nance is going to call time at the plate. So Langley taking a lot of time. So Nance calls time. Here's the next pitch. And that one sliced foul off the right side. 0-2 the count here to Nance. Here from the Class 3A regional tournament from Silo today. Pitch up and in for a ball. Back pick attempt by House. Unsuccessful as Crabtree's back in safely at first. Langley's next delivery. That one swung on. Hit high in the air. Shallow center field. Weaver's coming in. He's under it and makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 down. It's going to be Cord Bailing at the plate for the Trojans. Langley delivers that one just off the corner for a ball. Here's the next one from Landon. Ground ball to short. Bobbled by Daxter. The throw to first, not going to. Oh, it is in time. Close play there. I thought he might have beat it, but he's rung up by the base umpire just in the nick of time. Daxter bobbled it. Only play was at first, and he got him by half a step. In the inning for the Trojans, no runs, no hits. There was an error and a man left. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Silo still up 1-0. So we're halfway through this one from Silo today. Game 2 of the day. Actually, game 3. The first game today was a Spyro 7-0 win over Kiefer. Then the Rebels dispatched Spyro 10-0, 6-inning run rule. And right now, this one's 1-0. Pitchers duel in the 4th. As Trent Cantrell back out there for the Trojans, still losing his hat. And his warm-up pitches. So for the Rebels, it's going to be 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Sam Mendenhall will start things. And the pitch swung on. This one skied in the air to left field, but shallow left, and coming in, making the catch is Nance. Ball's just not really traveling today, Asher.
No, but
pretty heavy air. Salisbury, the next batter, and he'll watch that one high from Cantrell. So that's just the 26th pitch for Cantrell since the first inning. He has minimized his pitches since that opening frame a bit. That one's high and away for a ball. But his longest outing this season, I believe, has been 6 innings. Yeah. And that one's outside. It's 3-0. So 3-0 to Salisbury, probably taken here. Pitch from Cantrell's in the dirt. It's ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Salisbury. We'll see what the Rebels' Mike can do with Salisbury on base now. Brett with 7 stolen bases on the year. Now, both times the Rebels have tried to steal. Cantrell's had him picked off, but the been a couple of miscues, and there's a balk called. So he didn't come set that time. Pitch won't count. Salisbury moves up on the balk.
That would have been a strike, though.
So they said Cantrell did not come set that time. House RBI opportunity now if he can get a hit. Only Rebel hit thus far against Cantrell has been a bunt single. Here's the pitch. High for a ball. So 1 on, 1 out. Next delivery, it's in the dirt. Bounced away from the catcher, but not far enough for Salisbury to risk it going to third. Not when he's already in scoring position. So House ready at the plate. The next pitch, it's inside and low, ball 3. So 7 straight balls officially. You mentioned the pitch he got called for the balk on was a strike, but that did not count. So 3-0, I would say House is probably taken here. And he will watch it in there for a strike call. So this will be the 60th pitch of the day for Cantrell, the lefty. It's high and away for ball 4, and back-to-back walks. And the Rebels have something working. Here comes Jake Langley out to courtesy run at first base. It's going to draw a visit to the mound for Kiefer coach Sheldon Fairchild. After his freshman lefty has walked 2 consecutive batters. Talked about Cantrell's been the main guy on the staff for with all the big numbers for Kiefer this season, but he has not worked that deep into many games. His longest outing was 6 innings against Dewar. Most of his appearances have been 3 to 4 innings. So I'm not sure how much he's going to have in the tank here. But the season on the line for Kiefer, probably going to have to go with him as long as they can. They do have activity in the bullpen. With Casey Spaulding at the plate. The look at second. Salisbury leads away. Spaulding squares and Pulls back and takes a strike. Here's the next one. He bunts through that one. May just got a piece of it. Strike two. Eddie Jeffcoat trying to get the ball on the ground to advance the runners, but unable to do so. With the hot hitting Hernandez awaiting on deck. 0-2 the count. The pitch swung on, and that one's popped foul by Spalding. So nothing in two here. Oh, Salisbury started to take off early, and he's in a rundown. Picked there. They're trying to run him down. Cantrell's got it. Now he throws off, and they're going to tag him out. Diving in at second base is Langley. So the Rebels base running miscue cost them an out there. There's two gone. And it's 0-2 count. So every time the Rebels have strayed, I don't know if they were trying to steal actually that time or what, but picked off for the third time by the lefty. A lot of throws in the rundown, but they made it work. There's the next pitch, and it's strike called, and that's the inning. Spalding goes down looking to end the frame. Rebels leave one on. We go to the fifth. Silo 1, Kiefer nothing. Back with more coming up here on SiloRebels.tv. So moving on to the fifth inning for Kiefer, 6, 7, and 8 in the order to face Landon Langley. And first pitch swinging again. That's popped up. Shallow left field. It's going to drop in. As Daxter Thomas was on his horse trying to make an over-shoulder catch, Weaver could not get there. Drops in no man's land, and the leadoff batter is aboard once again here in the fifth inning. The tying run on base on a pop fly single, and that is just the first hit of the game for Kiefer. The Rebels one hit. That's the first hit Langley has given up. And at the plate, we've got a pinch hitter. That's Joseph Brashears. I'm sure the Trojans would like the bunt, and he bunts at that one and fouls it off. They're just playing for a run here. Langley comes set. And that one's fouled off on the bunt attempt. 0-2. So much like the Rebels, the Trojans unable to execute the bunt here. The 0-2, and that one's bunted and fouled, and he's out. Yep. So goes down as a strikeout for Langley. Brings Jackson Wells to the plate. Second strikeout for Landon. He's going to toss the first, not in time. On the tag attempt by Gardner. So neither team has executed that well. Here's a comebacker to the pitcher. Langley goes to second for one. Daxter throw to first in time. Plenty of time on that twin killing. 1-6-3 double play, and the Rebels get out of the inning after the leadoff hit. First of the game by Kiefer. But nothing doing. No runs, a hit, and nobody left on. We head to the bottom of 5, and it's still Silo 1 and Kiefer nothing. Back with more coming up. So the freshman Trent Cantrell back out there on the mound trying to keep Silo at bay. Rebels would like to tack on some runs. They had 1 run in the first inning, and that's been it for either team. The Rebels with just 1 hit. That came on a Sean Weaver bunt. And Kiefer just 1 hit. That was a bloop single. The top half of this inning. Gabe Hernandez going to lead things off here. Swinging a hot bat. See what he can do against Cantrell, and he'll swing and miss. And the hat keeps flying off. Fortunately, the wind's not blowing that bad, or else they'd be having to chase his cap every pitch.
Well, something helped.
Here's the next one outside. Count even a 1-1. Toss to Gabe there, and that's high and away. Two-one offering, and pulled the string on that one. I think that's a changeup, and that is pretty filthy, Asher.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to hit off of that. I wouldn't even hit off of that.
Here's the 2-2, and got him on that one. Swing and miss. Catcher comes out, throws the first in time, and.
Do you think you can hit off of that?
That is a filthy changeup.
It'd be bad if he was just spamming it. But Rebels have make some good contact if they're going to hit off of that pretty nasty changeup.
Next batter is Landon Langley. And it drops in there for a strike call.
This pitcher's not bad. Pretty good pitcher.
So 1-1 the count here to Langley. Swings on that one, pulls it just foul down the third baseline. Well, had a chance for a hit there, but couldn't keep it fair. So the count 1-2. Cantrell's got his sign, pitch home, and that one misses just outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Here's the next one, and a swing and miss. Langley goes down on strikes. Fifth strikeout for Cantrell. He's also walked 3. Back to the top of the order, and it's Zane Sander. Here's the pitch. And that one just a little bit low. That's number 75 for Cantrell on the day. Rocks and fires there upstairs. Next one, and that one misses just off the corner. Landrill walked to start the first inning and ended up scoring. Now he's up there 3-0, taken all the way, and it's upstairs, ball 4. And fourth walk issued by Cantrell. Up comes Sean Weaver, who's got the only hit of the game on a bunt single. Third baseman's not taking any chances. He's way in on the grass. Weaver's going to square and bunt that one, but it's more toward the middle of the field. Third baseman comes in, the throw to first, and it's low but dug out by the first baseman, Nance, and that'll be the inning. If that one gets by, the Rebels score as Sander was motoring to third, but they make the throw to first to get out of it. Just a little bit too far toward the middle of the field. For the Rebels, no runs, no hits, a man left, and on to the 6th. 1-0, Silo over Kiefer.
Back to the top of the order.
Yeah, and that one's in there for a ball. 1 out here in the inning after that fly ball to right. Here's the next one, and it's inside. Owen Murphy at the plate. And there's a strike call. Next one from Landon, and fouled off. Count evens at 2-2. One out in the inning, and there's one swung on. Comebacker to the pitcher, they're going to say, it was fouled at the plate, apparently. Fouled off his foot. So still 2-2. Rebels looking for the second out here in the sixth inning. And that one, strike three call to the outside corner. There's two gone. So two down here in the inning. And Crabtree to the plate, Philip Crabtree, the first baseman, and swing and a miss. Actually playing second base. Langley got him with the breaking ball on the first pitch. That one's low. And that one cued off the end of the bat for strike two on that foul tip. A lot of zeros up on the scoreboard today in this one. Here's one hit in the air to right field. Coming in, Hernandez makes the grab. Gabe snags it on that shallow pop fly to end the inning. Kiefer goes down in order in the sixth. Moving on to the bottom of the frame. Rebels still with that 1-0 lead. So moving on here to the bottom of the sixth inning. For the Rebels, 3, 4, and 5 in the order. To face Cantrell once again, who has allowed just one hit. But that's been his forte for the season. He's allowed just 9 hits in his freshman year. That one inside nearly hit him. I'm not sure what opponents are hitting off of him, but it's less than 100 if he's only allowed 9 hits on the season. So, is swing and miss by Charlie. Count is 1-1. Here comes the next one, and it's in there for strike two. Rebels may have to make this 1-0 lead hold up throughout, as that pitch missed just outside to even the count. The next one is fouled, sliced off the right side, now to play. Even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cantrell working on his 85th pitch of the game, and that one's high and away. Here's the payoff pitch, and called strike 3 on the outside corner. Charlie call out looking. And 1 away here in the bottom of 6. Sam Mendenhall to the plate. And Sam watches that one high and away. Here's the next one upstairs. Two and 0. So Cantrell, 88 pitches thus far. 46 of them have been strikes, 42 balls. And losing his cap on every one of them. Here's the 2-0. And it's strike called on the inside corner. So Sam takes time, steps out of the box. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't connect on the high heater. The 2-2 offering now, and it's low. Back to a full count. That's no surprise. He's had plenty of those today. Payoff pitch, and that one's outside for ball 4. Rebels get a base runner on the 5th walk issued by Cantrell to go with those 6 strikeouts. Going to have a runner for Sam. That's going to be Daxter Thomas over there to run. Rebels have been picked off 3 times, but Kiefer only got an out on 1 of those. Salisbury to the plate with 1 out. Squared, pulled back, and takes a strike. Salisbury squares again. There's a toss to first. Daxter's back in safe. And another throw to first base as Salisbury was squaring at the plate. Cat and mouse game going on now. And the pitch home. And that missed just outside. Another toss to first. And from the catcher this time. Thomas is back in safe. Count is even here. And another throw over. They got him picked. Run down between first and second. Here comes the throw back to first. Now going to the second baseman. He's going to tag Thomas out. And the Rebels get picked for the 4th time in the game. He's got a good move. Well, that's a. They said Salisbury offered at that one. So 1-2. Here's the next one. And that inside out swing fouled off the right side. Two down here in the sixth. Pitch to Salisbury. And that one just missed a little low. This one swung on. In the air to right. Right fielder coming in, makes the catch, and Rebels go down scoreless. Once again, fifth inning in a row. We head to the seventh inning. Silo needing 3 outs to finish this off and reach the regional championship game and eliminate Kiefer in this one. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, we will have dual coverage here on SiloRebels.tv. The softball regional down the way. Class 4A regional starting at noon with Silo and Dibble. If the Rebels can finish this off, they'll be playing at 1 o'clock here in the baseball regional championship game. We'll have both broadcasts on for you on SiloRebels.tv coming up tomorrow. Asher will be at one, and I'll be at the other.
Yep.
But matters at hand is the Rebels trying to finish this off and take the 1-0 victory. 3, 4, and 5 in the order. It's Cantrell coming up, and he's got a chance to help his own cause. Facing Langley, and swings on that one. Drills it right at the third baseman, Sander, who makes the catch. Oh, if he don't make that one, it's headed to the corner. Ain't going to be extra bases. Sun right in his eyes. That's not an easy play, Asher.
No, but thankfully he caught it, and that would be a double to lead things off.
Langley just at 58 pitches. He's been very economical as there's a swing and miss by Carson Nance. Here comes the next one from Landon. And off speed, pulled the string and got him swinging there for strike 2. 0-2 upstairs, trying to get him to chase that time. Langley not wasting any time. The pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. Langley with the strikeout. Rebels 1 out away from punching their ticket to the regional championship tomorrow. 7th strikeout of the game for Landon. Last hope is Bailing at the plate for Kiefer, the catcher. Cord Bailing swings on that one. Chopper left side, charging Daxter. Bobbles it for a second to throw. In time, he got him. And that's the ball game. The Rebels win a 1-0 pitcher's duel on just one hit on a bunch single. Both teams with just one hit in the game, and the Rebels win it 1-0. Well, not much offense in this one, but a lot of defense and pitching, and Silo victorious to move on to the regional finals. Let's see. Final numbers, Landon Langley goes the distance and picks up the win. Second consecutive complete game pitching performance for the Rebels today. Langley, 7 innings, no runs, 1 hit. Gave up a bloop single, that was it. Struck out 7, did not walk anybody, hit 1 batter, 1 free pass in the contest. And he outduels the standout freshman, Trent Cantrell, who went 6 innings, allowed 1 unearned run on 1 hit on a bunt single, struck out 6 and walked 5. For the Rebels offensively, they got 1 hit. That was the Sean Weaver bunt single. Zane Sander reached on a walk and ended up scoring the only run of the game back in the first inning. And that held up for the Rebels as they win at 1-0. So Sino 1-0 over Kiefer. And the Rebels get a 10-0 win over Spiro. They will play Spiro again tomorrow at 1 p.m. in the Class 3A Regional Championship game. The Rebels just needing 1 victory tomorrow. Spiro's got to beat them twice. They got to win to force an if necessary game that will follow that one. So that's going to about wrap it up here from Billy Jack Bowen Field. Long afternoon of action, and we will have a long day tomorrow as well. As action starts at noon tomorrow down at the softball field, the Lady Rebels in action against Dibble. And 1 p.m. here at the baseball field, it'll be the Rebels against Spiro once again tomorrow. So until then, for my man Asher Ledrick, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from Billy Jack Bowen Field, where today the Rebels get a pair of shutouts on the mound, and they move on and will play in the regional championship tomorrow afternoon. So until then, so long, everybody.